the Launchpad actually lends itself to a really nice little drum program as well. We have a couple of modes. I mean, user 1 mode, I can just use this sort of standard sort of drum pads. But there has actually been a recent development for the Launchpad, and it's completely away from Novation, but it's really, really nice. It's a free little script that somebody has written, and they've given the Launchpad a really nice step sequencer for programming drums and that sort of thing as well. So what I'll do is I'll just stop these clips here and just kind of quickly show you this. This is called Launchpad 95, and it's basically a free upgrade for the Launchpad. As I say, it's nothing to do with Novation at all, but it's definitely worth knowing about. So I just go to this page now, and you'll kind of recognise this as well, Brett. This is just like the Push, which is the product that Ableton have produced as well. Now, these green lights here represent sounds, and if I just show you my drum rack, which is a collection of, collection of samples here, and if I press this one here, you see the bass drum is lit up. At the top here now, I've got this yellow light which refers to 16 points within a bar, so it's a 16-point step sequencer. So now I can just put in just maybe a straightforward 4-on-the-4 sort of beat, choose a different sound, which I think here I've got some hi-hat sort of stuff, and then maybe add some snare or clap. And then I can use these buttons to navigate up and down. So I think up here, yeah, I've got some kind of pitch stuff. So you can kind of just, I mean, that was just completely just made there on the spot. Interestingly as well, I could do that with the lid down on the computer. I've got the access now, because we've got something like this, a piece of hardware to control it, to not just focus in. They call it Serato face, the Serato DJ software. Yeah. You see DJs just staring at the screen all the time. And it becomes an instrument at this point, again, which I think is really valuable. And there's a number of other things as well. I mean, standard kind of behaviour on the Launchpad. So let me just trigger some clips again. If I come to this page, this is a mixer page. These will act like volume faders now. So again, I'm starting to be able to kind of manipulate and control the music right from. That's the pen part, isn't it? I moved here, that's why. I don't know what's doing there, but. So, we've got the ability to do that sort of thing. We've got pan control as well, if you have any send effects set up. So, let's just stop these clips and then just trigger one of those. Get something better. Anyway, so yeah, if I go to my send control now, you can send that out to delays. We go to this one, I've got some reverb. Again, there's an element of preparation here. These clips are things that I've worked on and created, but what I'm able to do with this stuff now is actually take that into as a performance. Now, there's another thing that I'd like to show, which is this. Now, just make sure it's set up properly. Called Kill the Robot, which is one of the demo things that we did for this. So let's go to user 1. Yeah. Okay. Right. So. This is again using one of those drum racks, but this time we've it's quite sparsely populated with different samples. These are actually samples that have been created from a whole track. So the whole track has been written and then disassembled into little small component parts. Now, I'm not going to hit play on this. I'm going to close the lid. Here we go. So I've got some bass chordy sort of stuff here, and I've got some drums here. So, now forgive me, I'm not particularly good at this. But, here we go. So if you can, I mean, it's done kind of ergonomically, so the bass chords are on the thumb there, the drums can be under the fingers. Wow.
I think I'm just as wrong.
Yeah, try to do it with your hand.